Welcome to Rays of Hope, where inspiration meets possibilities. Join us on this journey as we explore videos that illuminate the path to positivity, resilience, and success. How to handle a toxic coworker. Practical steps for a healthier workplace, 2025 guide. Working with a toxic coworker can drain your energy and make your days feel longer than they should. Even one negative person in the office can mess with teamwork, bring down morale, and make it harder to focus on your job. Over time, this stress affects not just your mood but also your work and health. You don't have to just put up with it. There are real steps you can take to protect yourself, stay productive, and help shape a better work environment. This guide will walk you through simple, effective ways to handle tough situations and keep your peace of mind at work. Identifying toxic behavior in the workplace. Spotting toxic behavior at work isn't always simple. What's the difference between a rough day and a truly toxic teammate? Knowing the warning signs helps you protect your well-being and steer clear of unnecessary drama. This section highlights the most common red flags and explains how these actions can affect everyone in the office. Common signs of a toxic coworker. Not all bad days are alike. When unhealthy patterns become regular, it's time to pay attention. Here are some behaviors to watch for. Gossiping. Spreading rumors or sharing private information about others can quickly poison team spirit. Gossip often leads to mistrust. Undermining. A toxic coworker might take credit for your work, question your abilities, or subtly sabotage your efforts. These actions chip away at confidence and trust. Manipulation. Some people twist situations to suit their goals, play coworkers against each other, or withhold helpful information to maintain control. Constant negativity. People who complain about everything, from management decisions to small daily tasks, can sap the group's motivation. Their cynicism often spreads fast. Passive-aggressive actions. These are tricky to spot but just as damaging. Think of eye rolls in meetings, silent treatment, or snarky comments disguised as helpful feedback. Blame shifting. Instead of taking responsibility, toxic coworkers point fingers at others anytime something goes wrong. You don't need to guess if a line has been crossed. Genuine workplace conflict usually gets resolved or fades. Persistent toxic behavior stays on repeat and creates an uncomfortable environment. Understanding the impact on individuals and teams. Toxic attitudes rarely stay contained. They seep into every part of work life. Here's how they make things worse. Lower morale. When someone's always negative or critical, energy at work drops. Enthusiastic teams start to feel drained and discouraged. Trust issues. Gossip, manipulation, and blame can erode trust between coworkers. When trust breaks down, people share less and pull back from collaboration. Reduced productivity. Regular interruptions, conflict, and drama means less time for actual work. Teams end up distracted and less effective. Higher stress levels. Toxic people create anxiety and tension. Studies, including a 2023 survey by the Society for Human Resource Management, found that 1 in 5 employees quit jobs directly because of workplace toxicity. Collaboration suffers. When people worry about being sabotaged or judged, they stop sharing ideas. Creativity drops and teamwork becomes harder. These patterns don't just impact the target, they ripple out to everyone on the team. Left unchecked, toxic coworkers can set good people on edge and even drive them away. Spotting these behaviors early gives you a better chance to protect yourself and help your workplace move forward. Setting boundaries and protecting your well-being. Toxic coworkers can push your patience and test your limits. Protecting yourself and setting clear boundaries is not about building walls, it's about drawing a line where respect starts. You can't control how others act, but you can decide how you respond, what you accept, and how much power you give them over your emotions at work. Let's explore direct ways to keep your peace, hold your ground, and avoid letting that workplace stress follow you home. Assertive communication techniques. Speaking up might feel awkward if you're not used to it, but clear, calm words are your best defense against toxic behavior. You don't have to match their negativity or start an argument. Instead, aim for language that's firm, direct, and respectful. Statements. Use sentences that start with I to state how you feel and what you need. For example, I feel uncomfortable when the conversation goes in that direction. I'd like to keep things professional. I need this report by Friday so I can finish my work on time. Set limits. Let your coworker know what's okay and what isn't, without being harsh. I'm focusing on my tasks now, so let's talk later if it's work-related. Please don't talk about me to others when I'm not present. Repeat as needed. If they ignore your first request, repeat yourself without changing your message. This shows you're serious about your boundary. Stay calm. Keep your tone even. Don't match their aggression. When voices rise, nothing gets solved. Nonverbal cues. Use confident body language. Stand tall, make eye contact, and avoid nervous gestures. Your posture can say, I mean what I say. Firm, respectful words draw the line. They make it clear you won't accept rude or damaging behavior, and set the tone for how you expect to be treated. Strategies for emotional detachment. Toxic coworkers are often experts at getting under your skin. Protecting your mental health starts with recognizing what you can control and what you can let go. Here are steps to keep their negativity from sticking to you. Change your inner dialogue. Remind yourself that their behavior says more about them than it does about you. Try thinking, this isn't personal, it's about their patterns, not my worth. Stay focused on your goals. Keep your mind on your own tasks, growth, and accomplishments. Don't let someone else's attitude sidetrack your progress. Practice self-care. Give yourself a break when needed. A quick walk, a few deep breaths, or a moment just for yourself can clear the stress after a tough exchange. Create physical or digital space. If possible, limit your exposure. That might mean sitting farther away, minimizing chit-chat, or muting non-essential messages from that coworker. Find support. Talk to someone you trust, whether that's a friend, mentor, or your company's HR team. Sometimes, just sharing your feelings lightens the load. Use a detachment ritual. When the workday is over, physically leave the office, shut down your computer, or do something small to mark the end of stress. This signals to your brain. Work is over, and so is their hold on your mood. With effort and practice, you can set boundaries that let you do your best work, even around people who try to upset the balance. Taking care of yourself is not selfish. It's the foundation for handling stressful situations and keeping your confidence intact. That's it for part 1. We've covered some key steps to manage toxic coworkers. Stay tuned for part 2, where we'll discuss more strategies to keep your workplace positive and stress-free. Thank you for joining us on this uplifting journey with Rays of Hope. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe to stay tuned for more videos that spark hope and empowerment. Until next time, keep shining brightly. Thank you for watching.